Hello, welcome to another episode of my podcast, The Belsley Black and White, Past and Present. I'm joined tonight by Logan Watt. Logan's one of the current stars of the midfield. How are you, Logan?
I'm good, Will. How are you?
Very well, and thank you very much for coming on the podcast.
No, no, thanks for him on.
It's a pleasure. So, we just played Bucky yesterday. Sadly, we didn't get the
Yeah,
result we were looking for. What
yeah.
was your thoughts on the game?
I just a bit disappointed to be honest, like the rest of the lads. I think they had three chances, they took the three chances and we had a good few chances we could have maybe scored for, so a bit disappointed to get on anything, but I just left the goal we got a bit late and probably left a too big a mountain to climb towards the end, like
But it's fitness habit taking chances when you get them, isn't it?
yeah, yeah, just disappointing.
But hey ho, we go again against Vale on Saturday and we just regroup and start again.
I hope I get another one, like be good.
That'd be fine. So, Logan, by my accounts, yesterday was game number 76 for you. Now, Finlay
Yeah.
keeps the website up to date, so if Finlay's saying it's 76, I'm pretty sure it'll be 76. Can you
Something
remember
like that.
back when you made your debut?
Vaguely, like seems longer than they were 4 or 5 years ago. Like seems a while since then. But I mind coming on for the last couple of minutes against it was Clark or Nair, and I can't mind maybe Forrest. I came on last 2 3 minutes on the right wing. Might not, but don't mind much of the game. I think I won 3 or 4 now.
Was this at the Belsley? Aye.
I just at Belsley, like I
So, sitting in that dugout waiting to see if you're getting on, how can you remember how you were feeling?
I'm a bit nervous. Like it's a lot different than obviously boys club. You're maybe playing for like 20 30 folk at boys club, and there's a couple hundred folk at Belsley. It was a bit nerve wracking coming on like that. I was just chuffed to get on. I mean, so it was good playing, and my mum and dad was there, so it was good coming on, getting a few kicks to the bar, a few crosses. So no, it was good. I was chuffed to get on then. Like,
That's fine. Well, my grandson was at the match just early, and it was his first ever game.
huh?
So, apparently, you're his favourite player.
That's good. Yeah.
So, you asked me the night to ask Logan a question. So, this is for Kellen. During
Okay.
a match, Logan, when maybe it's pretty much like yesterday, a loud, noisy match, how do you keep your
Yeah.
focus during a game? That's what he wants to know.
I like it. I like it. It just kind of comes back natural at this point. I mean, you can't try and block you other shouts at the side, and you kind of just try and focus on the game. I think obviously you hear some shouts and some shouts at the side, but the most time you're trying to focus on the game, trying to block Ahanui as much as possible. Like.
And just focus on what you're doing on the pitch.
It just comes natural to be honest. Can I just 100% concentration in the game? Like that
Yeah.
becomes second nature.
Well, Kellen thoroughly enjoyed his game, first game yesterday.
Yeah.
Disappointing, obviously, we lost. He
Same
says
within the
to me,
one. Like
next time I come back, tell Logan he has to score a goal for me. So the
yeah,
pressure will be, pressure will be on when he comes back.
I'll try my best. Stop promising him.
Well, that's how you can be. So before you made your debut, Logan, obviously been playing fitness for a while. How did fitness start out for you?
I just probably say his miss boys like just kind of like kicking a boot in the back of my dad and my brothers. Then I think I joined Link Up when I was at 5, just playing like 4 aside stuff like that.
Yeah.
Um, I then obviously moved on to 7 aside stuff like that. And then when I was like 9 or 10, I got approached by Aberdeen to go trial with them for the under 10s. So obviously, went trial there, went well, then obviously I ended up signing there.
Mm-hmm.
So I was at Aberdeen, played there for 3 4 year, then obviously got released from Aberdeen. So then it was quite a good experience at Aberdeen. I quite enjoyed my time there. Um, then obviously after that went back to boys club playing for Lewis United and Bank City before then obviously joining the Brock.
And have you always played in the middle of the park?
No, I've kind of played all way to be fair. When I was at Aberdeen, I did play midfield to start with, and I got moved to right wing and striker, and then right back. So I've kind of played our in a shop like.
Okay.
Um,
If Mark Cowie says to you, Jordan Logan, where's your best position? How can I get the best out of you? Who would you say?
um, I'd say maybe like attack in the field. Like that's probably my most preferred position. Like I quite like arriving late in the box. Like
Okay.
on Monday, I get 3 tweets. Can I both my goals? Can I came for arriving late? So I'd probably say that's kind of my stronger attributes than midfielders coming in late in the box. So probably number 10, but as long as I'm playing, I'm not block for I play really.
As long as you're on the pitch. So, what was your
Aye.
fit by heroes growing up?
Um, I probably just Ronaldo. Like I think
Mm-hmm.
I'm quite a big Ronaldo fan. Like spend all my time arguing if I was better Ronaldo or Messi. But as I was just my United fan growing up, mine watching Ronaldo until he went to
Okay.
Real Madrid. Like and I kind of just stuck as a Ronaldo fan. Like
So, are you a Man United supporter? Are you?
I still am a United fan. Sadly, like they've been good the last couple of years, but
Well,
getting better, I guess.
I'm a big Man U fan, so I've high hopes of do better this season.
Uh,
Starting more so
hopefully,
I can.
like hopefully, well, watch Liverpool and Chelsea game. Good first half, like, but
Finish
hopefully, might
1.
can get 3 points, like.
Mm-hmm.
Decent game, like.
So, going back to when you was released for Aberdeen, was that a disappointment for you
Mm.
at early being released, or had you dreams of making it full time with Aberdeen as a youngster?
I obviously like Abdi Jones dreams of being a best shot player from the younger, and I kind of mind the day actually. Surprisingly, mine just kind of sitting in my living room after school, and my mum comes home upset, and I was like, "Oh, what's wrong?" She's like, "Oh, you've been released." The amount of time I was more angry than like upset. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I thought I was doing well, but I obviously got released. Then it was quite disappointing at the time. But then a coach got told me he kind of came and seen me. He was like, "Oh, want you to sign for Lewis United and stuff like that." And I kind of straight back into football. So I never had any dukes about stopping or giving up. You know what I mean? So I was kind of straight back into that. Obviously, it was disappointing, like, but it's kind of just part and parcel. We youth academies, like.
Yeah. So, I take it you played for Brock Academy going through the school and that, did you?
Near the first year since I was allowed to be Aberdeen, but I second to sixth year I played every year.
Mm-hmm. And any of the lads you played with still current teammates or in the Highland League, or do you come across any of them?
Well, obviously Ryan Sargent, he's playing. I never actually got a chance to play with him. I think he left school by the time I got in the senior team.
Okay.
But when I was in the senior team, our boys like Tyler Chippy and Ross Grant, they were at Fraser for a while, so they were really good players. I think both of them got pretty bad injuries, like, but they were really good players at the time.
Mm-hmm. So,
But I think maybe in the current squad.
sorry.
I think maybe in the current squad I've played with at school, like, maybe
All
I
right.
can think of.
Okay. So, taking back a wee while, leading up to your, how did your signing for the Brock team come about, Logan?
Well, I was at school training, and this was for development when I was 14, I think, 14.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously I was going to academy training, and Anthony Sherlock came up to me and went, "Oh, you want to come doing on Monday for training with for development?" And I was like, "Oh, that'd be good." And I was really unsure how it'd go because I didn't make any size or like if it was a boot. So I went down there, and I kind of just trained for a while. Then obviously started playing under 17s. We had some of
Mm-hmm.
like the Aller kind of boys. So that's how I kind of started. And whilst I was playing with the under 18s and under 21s, Mark obviously said to my mum and dad when they're watching the game, "Oh, I want Logan to sign with the first team." I might do actually. I'm playing a game doing it at AstroTurf. It's a friendly for the 18s, so I might not do like so. It's a good day. I might not do quite well.
So, you've been quite excited. How long did it take you to decide you were going to sign after you were asked?
I lost straight away because I felt at that time I was kind of ready to maybe move on to the boys club. Like
Yeah, okay.
obviously the boys club goes until under 18s, 19s.
Yeah,
So
okay.
obviously, but I was 16 at the time, and I just kind of felt I was ready to try and like take that next step into like adult football.
Good. Was any particular player sort of a good influence for you or take you under their wing when you first arrived?
There were a couple. I think Brian really took me on well, and he still does. Brian here.
Mm-hmm.
He's always kind of took me on, made me kind of feel welcome, asked me if I like I was, and it's kind of little things that kind of I mean it kind of makes you think good of them, and same with like Willie and Ryan and
Mm-hmm.
Adam to they still give me advice and kind of all that to try and improve. And it's always the more senior boys that kind of take you on a bit more and try and make you a bit more comfortable because it's not easy making that transition.
Aye. Mm-hmm.
I mean,
It's always good to listen for experienced lads, isn't it?
it makes a big difference now because I'm like a sponge. I just like to kind of hang on, and
Mm-hmm.
even if it's like, even like younger boys like Tizo or Sarge, they're only a couple, 2, 3 years older than me, but I always listen to willing to listen to any kind of advice because I always want to get better, so it's good.
The thing is, you take on board loads of advice and decide if that advice works best for you or fits you.
No, exactly.
But it wouldn't be long for Paul. You'll be the experienced lad, given experience
Yeah,
to lads
I'm
coming
getting on like
on.
uh,
You'd say
no,
it.
like I said, I kind of want to be if they was to me to like the boys coming in. I knew I kind of just make them feel welcome, kind of make them feel a bit some respect, and like I'm obviously an inexperienced lad, but I kind of want their transition into adult football a bit easier by kind of asking them how they are and kind of just be a bit pally with them, just try and make them feel a bit more comfortable.
Okay. Now, apart from Logs, which we hear quite a lot, have you got a club nickname?
No, I think it's just loads. Like I've never really had a nickname growing up. Like
No.
no, I think Logs is the only thing I've ever heard. Like I think that's
So,
the only one I've got.
does that mean you're not willing to share the name you've got, or you genuinely going?
No, I genuinely like wish I did. Like kind of quite boring Logs. Like that's the only enough like got.
Well, but there'll come a day you'll love your name, Logs. When the
Aye.
fans are shouting
What
at
she's there.
you, you had
Aye. Oh,
you said you made your debut for 2 or 3 minutes against, you said Forest or whoever it
I
was.
think it was Forest. I'll go
Okay,
Forest for my final answer.
okay. When was your next, or when did you get your first start? Can you remember?
First start. I do actually. It was in a cup. See that wafer tunnel wafer cup batting like
Okay.
between a four season against Ross County under 18s, under 20s.
Hmm.
I might not game quite well. I started right with that game. But I ended up losing that game 2-0, 2-1. I might have played 60 minutes. I thought I did okay. I for that game I was quite nervous, like obviously kind of playing full time boys like Ross County, but
Mm.
thought I did all right and stuff like that. So it was kind of good getting all that 60, 70 minutes under my belt. But like I said, I was quite nervous going on to it. Like,
When did you make your first full debut at the Brock?
good question. I think it was Devonville away. I think we played quite early on in the season. Once I signed, because I only started 2 or 3 games that season, but mine starting left wing that game. I was up against Ross Aitken, funnily enough. He was the captain at the time. I mean, playing against him,
Okay.
quite tricky. Can't play like Roscoe as he's back and up and doing. I mean, hard keeping up with Roscoe, but I went that game quite well. So I think that was the first time I made my like debut, like starting in a competitive game. Like,
Very good. You had a spell out in loan at Keith. How did you
uh,
enjoy it, and how do you think it helped you develop?
it was short lived. Like I think only ended up playing 4, 5, 6 games because of COVID.
All right, aye.
I like like I said, Keith was brilliant. I think the two managers was brilliant. Obviously, Tommy and Andy, they were brilliant to me. They was just gave my confidence to play the way, wanted give my kind of freedom. And I didn't obviously didn't play that much minutes, but then like playing with boys like I'd Cammy Keith, boys like that, a few like experienced high league players. They gave me some advice as well. So it's always good playing me boys like that. And just I kind of wish I got a few more games in their case. I really enjoyed it at the time.
Hmm. But then, as you say, COVID had not put paid to victor for a while, eh?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think it was after December. I think I played a Scottish Cup game against Clyde. I think that was the last game I played.
Okay.
I think after that I then put my stop for a good while. Like so, it was short lived. Like
Hmm. And I know Ryan Cowie was doing the online stuff to keep you fit, but
mhm.
did you miss your fit, and did you do to replace it?
It's all, looking back, it's a really weird time to be alive at. Like some of the
Hmm.
stuff you wouldn't like believe it was real. But like I said, Ryan did his zooms, and at a time you were thinking on a Monday, Wednesday, oh, another zoom. Then but obviously if I look back, it went on to win a league after that. I think like Abdi kind of says, oh, what a difference that made. And I was obviously young at the time. I think even for the young boys, like the other kind of boys, it made a difference. And you noticed a few weeks in, you almost felt you could do the exercise a bit better and stuff like that. So I think that was like pivotal to our winning this league. Like so, I
Hmm.
would do it again if I could, but obviously it wasn't ideal. You'd rather be kicking a ball on a pitch
Oh,
than
aye, for
sitting
sure.
in your sitting in your house doing workouts on a camera. Get what I mean? But it made a difference. So wouldn't change it.
I think one thing come out of COVID, it made you appreciate what you had.
No, it did because even like a simple training session, you'd be like, oh, wish I can go in the park, and like by the end of COVID, it was kind of like you can only train that group of 4 or 5. So it was like I was like me, Fig, Willie, these are the Brockers only to do like a mini training session. It was never the same, but you can
Mm,
appreciate even like getting a little session with them. You know what I mean,
aye.
so by the time football was back, it was you really appreciate that a bit more. Like,
It was strange to think a virus virtually shut the whole world down for a while, isn't it?
it's mental. Like, I'm glad it's gone.
Aye. So on a match day, Logan, which you get up
Right.
in the morning for whatever time you get up, what's your routine on a match day?
So I didn't aim for a while, and Mark said to me, "Oh, you should maybe look at trying to get a team, try and just get your legs gone and stuff like that." So started getting up, either going to walk myself or taking a jog, just kind of running a broch.
Mm-hmm.
I go to there, go for a 30-minute walk, like go past the shops, get my dinner, um, take my dinner, go for a bath. That can why I always go for a bath before a game.
Mm-hmm.
So go for get a bath and kind of just relax for like say half 12 onwards, watch if a bath ever's on. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
just try and
And
just try and get myself prepared.
you arrive at the bells the sometimes a quarter past one onwards.
I like being early. Like my mom always says you're gonna bit early, but I just like being there. I just like I mean I've been in the first team there, just being chilling out for a bit, get yapped abby, just like being on time.
So you arrive at quarter past one, you get in the dressing room, you out and pitch for a news. Seen a big game being early, does that allow the pressure or the you to build up for a game, get more nervous? Or are you quite a nervous for a game?
It depends. I wouldn't say I'm nervous before a game. I say I'm just kind of eager to get going. I'm not really a big fan of warm ups or that. So as
Mm-hmm.
soon as I'm there, I just want to get going and get into the game and stuff like that. But no, I'd say get in a bit early, just kind of go for a yap, see the pitch, stuff like that. And by the time you get changed and stuff like that, Mark's usually in about 2 o'clock to do his team talk, like so. Just kind of get in for half 1 to 2 o'clock as quick as possible. Like,
Okay. What fan does Mark pick his team?
just 2 o'clock. Like, he usually says that he's wanting today. Like, just gives a bit of, like on other team, maybe sometimes then reads
Mm-hmm.
out a team for like Joe up until Fig, like so. I was a bit nervous if you're playing there or nay, but that was good to hear fun. You're playing like that's how you want to do, is it?
Mm-hmm. And do you have any pre-match superstitions?
Um, I always put on my right sock first and then my left sock,
Mm-hmm.
and then wait for Mark to do his team talk, and then put on my boots on. I reckon while I leave my boots, I put my boots on before Mark spits, so I kind of just left it like that. But I got at socking for Ryan Giggs. He always used to put his left sock on and his right foot sock on. He's left
Okay.
fitted, so I thought I would do that. And then before I go on the pitch, like running on with my right foot first. That can
Okay.
why just like stepping in the pitch with my right foot before I start. That can why.
Buzz in charge of the music now in the dressing room.
Well, it was Ryan Kelly for a while, but then obviously he got injured, so I think Figs took over for a while. So I think
Is it?
Figs still in it today. He's got some nabadies, some decent Stone Roses. I think his favourite. So I like a bit of that. Can't lie, I like that.
Yeah, well, I was listening at the front door idea and I could hear AC/DC. I thought, oh, my, that music's getting so
Uh,
much better.
there is some dodgies, like I can't lie.
And you,
I'm sure Fig will tell you that still.
do we get any say in the music or is it just fig blast it out and you listen to it whether you like it or not?
That can never really got a choice. I think there's a few different like genres that folk like. So I'm not fussed. Like I like whatever's on. I'm not fussed.
Yeah, worry.
I think Ryan's usually more upbeat kind of music, like
Being
and
gate.
Fig's more music. Aye.
What is your, do you have a diet for match days? You stick to or you just eat?
Aye. So so in the morning I like my Weetabix. Kind of I was just a Weetabix in the morning since I was little. So Weetabix in for my dinner. Just say some kind of pasta kind of chicken stuff. Just kind of much. Just a little bowl just to kind of keep my gun. I don't like eating too much after a game. Sometimes
Aye.
feel a bit sick of eating too much. Just try and keep it kind of small kind of portion. It's just usually I kind of really stick to the same food, like just kind of plain chicken and rice, like then too fancy, like
9 to 5. So after a
no.
game, how do you analyse the game? Is it your dad or do you need eat that day or do you wait till the day after?
So my dad and my brother and my girlfriend's usually at games, so I usually ask them for the thoughts. And me and my dad usually got quite different opinions. So you ask them, and obviously, like nowadays, you can watch them back on that recast. So I'm usually quite like
Aye.
watching my games back, seeing if I done. And sometimes like, oh, you D, and sometimes oh, it's good at. But I would just like watching back at games, like kind of, it's like a different kind of perspective. Like so, by speaking to my dad and then watch that back, kind of get like a different kind of point of
Okay.
view. Like,
And have you ever pick up any points watching recast, which is a brilliant coverage? Do you ever see anything
I
like
well, I watched back a Tweety's game on Monday. Like I watched that back, and you see some stuff you think, oh, I need to improve in that, and then you see stuff you're good at. So I'm always looking to improve. So if you see, oh, I've done this
that?
now, great, you can watch it back and go, oh, well, next time you can DSC on. You know what I mean,
It
as
is a
well as like other boys, the other boys in the change room, like obviously like Grant Campbell, Paul Young, they play in like similar positions to me. So they want a
mhm,
game of advice and all that, they can say, oh, DS, like getting better ass. And I was all ears for it because they're the top midfielders in the league, like so.
mhm.
I was willing to listen, like.
Can you remember the first time you gave one of your teammates a bollocking on the park if they did something wrong?
Um, I wouldn't say I'm too loud in the pitch. Like usually quite like biting positive, but maybe get a ball looking for maybe not passing it or I wouldn't say it's a big game. Like I just say oh pass the bar, yeah a little moan at him, but I wouldn't say I'm very loud in the pitch. Like but
No.
some folk would agree.
Now, here's the thing: a lot of players love playing, didn't like training. What about you? Do you like training?
I quite like training. I'd say I definitely prefer Wednesdays and Mondays because we get some smart-sided games on a Wednesday. I always that's good competitive fun. Like I think other boys take it quite serious, but I do like training. Obviously it's not the same as playing. Like I was just, especially after like us became we've lost, you kind of just want to get back to Saturday, try and mark things right. So you're kind of just trying to get through training to the Saturday and kind of looking forward to the next game. So I like both, obviously.
Aye.
Nothing quite like playing a game.
So on Monday night, does Mark City do in his squad and speak about Saturday's game, or is it just a brief mention
Uh,
and we move on?
sometimes sometimes says what he thinks and so does Baxter. Like they kind of say yes and that we can better and at the top of the game.
Mhm.
It's quite good getting a Monday because you can always like watch it back on a Sunday and see how the game was instead of like just taking it straight after. You know what I mean, so yeah, it's good to get on a Monday sometimes.
Mhm.
Sometimes a bit different. Like
Now you've started up Logan Watt coaching.
yeah,
When did that start, and how did that come about?
obviously as we Claire for a while and I've been Claire since I was like 15. I think I did that as part of like a school curriculum aside. So I did it with her and I was kind of just helping her every Friday and I did that for about like the last 4 or 5 years in camps and coaching with her and I just kind of thought I was getting to the end of my college and I was like, oh, kind of fancy doing it myself. And obviously I texted Claire saying, no, I think I'm gonna start myself. And she was like, then bit supportive of it. Like, and I think I was kind of at a stage where I was just ready to kind of do my own thing, kind of hear my ideas. But like obviously helping it with Claire was a massive help. And I would have never probably been a coach if I didn't help it with her first. So
Mm-hmm.
I so doing it with Claire kind of inspired me to go do my own thing, kind of try do my own kind of style of coaching. Because it's gone good. Like I started in May, so I've been it for 2 3 months now. It's gone well. Obviously, it's school holidays I knew, so
Okay.
maybe it's a bit more. Obviously, I have a lot more time with the Bairns because they're in school. You can do it in the morning, afternoon, so it's a lot more flexible and kind of prime to do coaching. Like
Okay. So just imagine some young lad wants a bit of coaching for you. How do they get in touch with you?
I just do Facebook or message. Like some folks kind of came to me in person, going, "Oh, like the kind of coaching," and I'm quite big on like one-to-one coaches. So me and like the kid kind of the session doing at park. They kind of say if they want work on, say it's shooting, kind of say a shooting session, drills like that. So I just it's usually Facebook they message them on like through the page. So
Okay. And is there a waiting list or yeah?
it depends. Like some of the group sessions have a waiting list, and then obviously I kind of put out a schedule on Facebook if I've got spaces available, and that's kind of how they can. Or sometimes a waiting list depends on how it's gone. Like
Okay. And you're away to college, did you say in August, September?
I know. I just finished my 2 years at college, my HND in sports coaching. Like, so after the summer, I'm up to RGU University, like so in Aberdeen. So I was quite excited for that.
Well, good luck with that. Hope that works out for you.
I hope so.
You may
Hope so.
produce some future Brock stars. Now, as a
I hope
player,
so.
Logan, as a coach, I know that it's the
Mhm.
same thing you're doing, but they're totally different. How do you sort of switch off from one and on to the other, if that makes sense?
I think it's a lot different. Like I think um some kids I want to coach for like to get better, and some's maybe just for a bit of fun. I mean, it's a lot of distinction. I'd say my side of the game, I kind of it's obviously quite serious, and you're just trying to like you kind of learn some stuff being coaching yourself. You think, oh, that's what I could work with me, and you can improve in that. I mean, so it's kind of distinction, but it's all a learning curve. I think the more I've been getting on my coaching, the better I've got as a coach.
So I would say, and you can correct me if I'm right or wrong, football's absolutely booming in the Brock at the moment. There's so much folk playing football.
It is.
What
It's
do you
came
put
on like
behind
a
the upsurge of that, Logan?
sorry.
What do you put behind the upsurge of all this football's
Um,
booming in the Brock?
I think post COVID, I think Abdi was stuck inside for such a long time. I think Abdi was just kind of wanting to get back out playing football, out with our pals, just try and get him back to normal really. And I think that's kind of what started. And I think the recent success with the team, like winning trophies and winning the league, I think that's kind of inspired Burns to kind of just take on football up there. Well, hopefully anyway. I mean, it'd be good if like someone else inspired some Burns to take on football, just that we've been doing on a Saturday. So it's always good to see. And I feel like even with like when you're coaching, you know how much broth strips there is. So it's obviously we make a big difference on
Mhm.
as kids and how they want to be fun their others. So it's always good seeing them kind of brock out and turning up to brock camps and stuff like that. So it's good to see like
Well, you can now work in a school, and the number of kids you
yeah,
see in the Brock strips for PE is really
uh,
good to see. You look out on the playing
like
field at school, it's full of Brock strips.
it wasn't like that when I was at school. Like so, I think
No,
it's obviously grew and clubs obviously grew as well, which I was good. So I was just brilliant to see Burns like walking down the street, yeah, Rocket, just even like the new Adidas scenes are a big improvement to the Joma.
I
Brilliant, like
listen, I've got one.
uh,
I don't think the market need us in sizes to fit me.
they're good strips though. They're good. I quite like them.
Well, just a testament to the good coaching they're getting, and as you say, watching the Brock team doing well. So
Aye,
speaking,
aye, exactly. I
so speaking about the Brock team, Logan, you've been in the team now. It must be close to 5 years now, is it?
think this is my fifth season. I could be wrong. I think I started my fifth.
So to date, what's been a highlight for you?
I just winning the league. Like I held campaign. I didn't play too much as I'd like to. Like looking back, I think I made 16 appearances that season. Like, which is
Hmm.
obviously near the thingy, but I was just happy. I was happy to be here. To be honest, I mean, it's a big achievement winning the league, and it obviously didn't happen. So I think it's 2 years before, 2002 was it last time they won it? So kind of
2001, by 20 year, aye.
2001.
Hmm.
2 years. So obviously it was quite special to be a part of that. And the last game of the season was Forest. It was Forest, was it?
Forest are beating 5-0.
Aye, aye. And that day was just brilliant. Like I mean, just from the start to the end, it was brilliant. I mean, all that folk in it, like the Hill Place packed. All my family was there, and that it was kind of special. Like just kind of. It was crazy. Like just all that folk in the pitch at the end, and the night we had after that was just a brilliant. Like I mind that for a long time.
Aye, it was a fantastic day, and as you say,
Mhm.
topped off by a brilliant night at the end. I
Mhm.
struggle home at 3 o'clock in the morning,
Uh,
getting around for
a
the way.
long day. Like
So during that season, Logan, at which point do you think we were going to do it and take a league? Was there a
um,
certain game or something that you kind of thought?
I mean, I was injured. Like so, I did miss a good bit with my hamstring. Like, but mine, I can't thought against it. Big scored the last minute winner to make it 2-1, I think it was, and it just kind of felt like I was gonna. Why at that point, like it kind of just felt, oh, we could be it, we could be it. 'Cause we're always building for the year on year. And then we finally got to the end, and then at Bucking the Wednesday night was losing, and then they scored a last minute winner. So I went to the Saturday.
Aye,
I almost was like it was gone crazy in the group chat. Abby's like, oh my god, Bucky's Bran, we're all in a league. I think Gabby would agree. Like it was better to win it Saturday in front of a sold out Bills league. I mean,
Oh, for sure, absolutely.
uh,
So,
I think I think it was 1-0 half time. I think at that point we kind of just pinned because we're going to do win, we're going to do Hill.
mhm.
I think I just fell in our favour at that point.
And I think when it was Paul Young scored a second in, just a massive
I,
sigh of doing the ground. Yes, we're gonna do it.
I think all the crowd was chanting, and I think I'd be just kind of a realization kind of. Cause I was in the bench, obviously I didn't get on, but I think I'd be in the bench was just like, aye, that's that new. I mean, didn't really matter if it Bucky did because we were just focused on ourselves that day. Like,
So, how old are you now, Logan?
20.
You're 20 now. So, to date with the Brock, you've won a league. How much cups have you won?
Um, 5 or 6, I would say.
So,
5 maybe.
you're a 20-year-old,
5.
you've won a league and 6 medals, 6 cups.
Mhm.
Some players go through career never won any of that.
Yeah, I know. I've been lucky to play in good teams. Like, I think my first season I won 2 cups. Obviously, I didn't play much part in them, but I was good to be involved. Like, I think that's what you kind of play for. You kind of play for all that cups and the trophies, and
Mm-hmm.
you want to look back when you're done. Going, oh, look how much trophies I've won. Look how much medals, and something you can kind of show your kids. It's something to be proud of. So it's good. But I mean, a season we want to keep building and that. Kind of want to win a few more. It never gets boring anyway. You got
No,
to
it
keep
never
going.
gets old winning stuff. But a lot
No.
of folk, if they win stuff early, they kind of think, oh, well, this is the way it is every season. But unfortunately,
Yeah.
that's not how it works, is it?
No, native proper. I was trying to build on what we've got. Like, and obviously last season we're a bit disappointed we were a league, but we did get 2 cups. Obviously, we thought, oh, we kind of let ourselves do in the league by finishing fifth. I think it was. So this season we're obviously our goal is to win the league. I think that's a secret. So hopefully we can just keep going. Saturday we go again, getting our 3 points, and just keep building one game at a time. Like,
Plug a one, see if it takes us at the end of the season, eh?
yeah. I hopefully challenging. Like, I think
Mm.
we can.
Now, you mentioned earlier you watched the recast and watched the 20s games, you scored 2 goals.
Yeah,
What about the
yeah.
goals for the first team? How much have you got and
My
can you
favorite
rate
game.
the first team?
I've got 12 so far.
Okay. All right, the first
Eight
team?
last eight. First, I that some point Mike said next it's a goal like, but it was lost away. I think it was 5 minutes in. I was just standing in the box and the defender's just rocketed off my thigh and it's just bounced in. So
Uh,
I was chuffed. Like, I got the goal in the end, but it was not much of a good goal. Like,
I remember it, even though it was a good goal for I was sitting in the stand watching.
I'll take him. Like, I'll take him off. But near the best goal for the first team.
But as every good striker says, Logan will take him only way they get him.
I'll take any kind of goal. Like, doesn't matter how they go in.
I know the answer to this question I'm going to ask you. So I was there privileged to see this in as well. Found your
Yeah.
best goal.
Turf away, like the
Oh,
second team.
let me just say that.
I, that's tough. Yeah, like that's by far my best team.
Mm-hmm.
But I just seen it back a manure, and it was almost me thinking like, can I just went with my, can I just side kicked it like and it went in. A good feeling that, and like I was that big game and that. I think 4-1 was final score. Scored 2 out games, so that's probably a better games I've played. Like,
That was a cracking good goal, and
uh,
it was a good
right,
time. So you say you've got 12 now, so your aspirations to crack in a
so
few more for us.
hopefully 8 last season, so
Mm-hmm.
try and beat that again this season. Like, hopefully
Well,
just kind of building that. Like,
I'll let Taylor if and Kellen's coming back, so he'll be expecting a goal for you.
I'll try my best.
So is that a
Try my
promise,
best.
Kellen, you're going to score a goal from?
No promise, but I'll try my best anyway.
I'm sure he'll let you can. I'll let you can from we're coming down.
Yeah,
So we've got
that sounds
Vale on
good to me.
Saturday, it's a league, then we're about Vale again in
In
the
the cup, aye.
League Cup, is it?
I think League Cup, aye.
Okay. Well, the games come thick and fast in the Highland League, didn't they?
Oh, they do, aye. Aye, that's a good thing about football. Like, we can mark up for Saturday and just kind of mark it right on Saturday against Vale. So just buzzing for the game on Saturday. Just, it's always annoying losing and you've got to wait a week, but that's a good thing. You get a chance to play it right.
Well, that's it. I mean, no team can win every game. We just got to
No,
go
exactly.
regroup for Vale.
Yeah.
So, what's your
Yeah.
ambitions left for you as a football player? I know you're only 20-year-old, What do we see us? Let's say 5 years time. What do we see yourself at?
5 years of difficulty, like I just keep cracking on. Really, it's what can I see where it goes. Obviously, I keep winning trophies, winning leagues, just developing into a better player, just keep getting better year on year. I think it's tough to say 5 years time. I'm not too sure myself, but I've always just wanted to kind of play at the highest level possible and maybe get a Brock and maybe go up a league, hopefully win a league, win a playoff. I mean, so kind of getting up the leagues like that'd be good, especially for the club as well. I mean, kind of fell short a couple of years ago, but we can try again and just keep plugging them out like.
That we can do. Well, Logan, it's been an
Mhm.
absolute pleasure in a chat with you, pal. Thank you very much for coming on.
No, thanks for him on. It was overdue. Like,
And we shall see you on Saturday at the Vale game. And
I,
my grandson is so looking forward to watching his back so he can hear his name mentioned on the podcast. So you get a wee message for Kellen before he goes.
cheers, Kel. I'll try and get a goal for you.
Magic.
No promises though.
Right. Thanks very much, Logan. See you in Saturday, pal. Take care.
Thank you. Take care. Ta-ra.
Thank you for listening to my podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. It's really good to get an insight from the players to give their perspective on things. If you would like to come on my podcast, feel free. It's not restricted to players. Anyone involved in the club is more than welcome to come on. Or saying that, if you'd like to see a favourite player come on, give me a shout and I'll see what I can do to organise it. So once again, thank you very much for watching and stay tuned for some more cracking good episodes to come.